My world without our arts will be no joyfulness in life.
Ventura Unified has suffered state cuts of up to $15 million over the last 2 years, and probably more to come.
I like to, paint. I like to paint and mix colors and stuff.
And all of that takes money, and right now the district is not in a position to be able to fund those programs.
I want to know how to do stuff. I want to learn.
You don't dance, you don't even sing. What kind of word would that be?
There's been a lot of research that shows that kids that have a strong foundation in arts are good problem solvers, they're resourceful, they're used to connecting their ideas and their concepts.
The research is very clear that children who have opportunity to participate in the arts, that correlates right on to their mathematics, their ability to read, their ability to perform as scientists. And so we know that it's not in addition to, it strengthens the core.
There was a recent article that showed that kids that had a strong foundation in the arts were graduating college, going to college and graduating high school at much higher percentages.
The real interesting thing is that you see all of the kids, or most of the kids, will have success with it. And so maybe somebody's struggling with something else in the classroom, but they'll be here and they'll be able to do this here. So that adds something really positive.
Exposure and appreciation and opportunity in the arts just helps them to make a life, So it's not just about helping our kids to make a living, but when our kids have the arts embedded in the educational program, I also believe that it helps them when they leave our school district to be those adults who really have enriched lives.
2 years ago, Ventura Elementary students K through 5 began receiving 8 weeks of music instruction for 30 minutes per week, art instruction in all 17 elementary schools upon request, and the start of a successful elementary school choir program. This fall, we will see the addition of a 4th and 5th grade band and a high school glee choir. With these baseline accomplishments, the good word about the plan is slowly spreading. A core curriculum that incorporates teaching of the arts in schools offers children a critical thinking tool that helps them to find a sure pathway to their creativity in all endeavors, while it engages them to become passionate, lifelong learners, as well as the future workforce of talented and productive people.
Well, since our art specialists have been in our classrooms, the really wonderful news is that art is now prevalent in all classrooms. In past years, it often depended upon the talent, the expertise, or the desire of the individual teacher on whether a child really got exposure to the arts. And now with our art specialists in the classroom, the really wonderful news is that all children have the exposure, and not just the exposure, but all children now have the opportunity to have expertise in the arts.
And once we begin the project, I see usually 3 groups of kids. First, the ones that are totally confident, they're eager and enthusiastic to get started, they don't have any questions, they're ready to go. Then those in the middle who have a little bit of anxiety about it, lots of questions, a little bit unsure, but fairly comfortable going forward. And then I have those satellite kids that I call them, the ones that are sort of sitting on the perimeter of the classroom or some special place in the classroom and can be interrupting and making themselves shown. As soon as we start the project, those kids just become silent, that they are so engaged with what they're doing that virtually never hear from them again during the time that I'm there, and really focused and over a long period of time, maybe 30 or 40 minutes. And it's such a joy for me to see those kids, because if they may be kids that are at risk, they may be kids that have difficulty doing their regular work. And they have this opportunity of experiencing a learning, being engaged, staying on task for a long period of time, and having a product that they're really proud of.
I see students that are quote unquote, perhaps there's some challenges with their behavior or discipline or not connected to the school culture, and they're feeling that they're part of now because they can express themselves in a way they're appreciated and perhaps respected through something that, you know, is another outlet for them, another way of expressing. So I see it as a positive.
It's been wonderful. The kids absolutely love the programs. That's their favorite part of the week and of the day, is to be able to move and sing and create and paint and explore with colors. They come alive.
It's changed a lot. Before the specialist came, I rarely did art or music with my students, and when they know that she's going to come, they are so excited, and it's so interesting to see their brains turn into a different direction.
And so they look forward to it, and they understand a lot of concepts while they're painting that we've talked about, whether it's in math or language arts or science, and they're able to connect all of that. And it's very hands-on. And a lot of the students need different modalities of learning and of expressing themselves, so they've been able to do that. Sometimes students are better at expressing themselves through writing, and others are better at expressing themselves through the arts. So in this way, we're able to give them the opportunity to express themselves in a variety of capacities.
We need 3 intertwining goals to allow the Arts Master Plan to grow and thrive: more funding, more materials, and more involved people. We need to hire more art specialists to show our teachers how to incorporate the creativity of the arts into all other core subjects during the in-service trainings. We need more parents, artists, and volunteers involved as classroom arts docents, and funding to present community arts assemblies and performances. We need arts materials and funding donated by individuals, businesses, foundations, and government agencies. Please support the work that is carefully and strategically outlined in the Arts Master Plan by giving generously in any way that you can.
Some people see the arts as an add-on, an extra, which is expendable. But in our school district, we made a commitment through the Arts Master Plan that the arts are a core part of the curriculum. And it's really important that we have that document, that regardless of who comes in and out of the school board and the leadership, there's that commitment that the arts will remain.
We all believe that our children should have the arts, and we want to ensure that as a community, not just as a school district. So that when they go to middle school and they go to high school, or they look at careers perhaps in the arts and the music and dance and theater, that they're able to have the skill to know what kind of choices they want to make. And so we need to provide that early on.
I would love to see this be more of a weekly thing that my students can participate in. Currently, it's something that we really only get once or twice a month. So ultimately, it would be great if we could just get it more often and our students could really present that to their families.
My vision of the future of the arts in our schools is that the arts would not ever be considered an add-on, that it would never be considered a if we have money or if that grant comes in. That my vision would be that every child in the Ventura Unified School District would have art program in their curricular instructional program on a regular basis.
My favorite thing is to color. Makes me feel very happy because art is my favorite thing to do. Paint roses and sunflowers and rainbows. Because painting is so much fun. I like using the instruments because they make a lot of different sounds that you can explore. Music is one thing you can never get rid of. Like, if you don't like it, well, try it again. It's not like you really have to just, not try it. Try it first before you just decide that you don't like it.